Hey friends, Assalamualaikum. In today's video, we are diving into something you might not hear about every day, the rise and fall of management accounting. Now, when people think about accounting, they usually imagine balance sheets, tax returns, or maybe auditors in suit. But what we are talking about today is different. This is about how accounting actually helps managers run businesses and make decisions. Back in 1987, Johnson and Kaplan wrote an article called The Rise and Fall of Management Accounting, and it caused quite a stir. Why? Because they basically said, hey, management accounting is failing managers. It's outdated, irrelevant, and needs a reboot. So, in this video, we are going to tell you that story. Think of it like a journey with 5 chapters. First, the rise, how management accounting first became powerful. Second, the fall, when it lost its way. Third, the challenges, the big reason it failed. Fourth, the opportunity, how it reinvented itself. 5. And finally, the legacy and modern impact, how businesses think about management accounting today. And by the end, you will see that even something as technical as accounting has drama, plot twist, and a comeback story. So, let's roll back to the clock.
Thank you, Haziq. So, let's set the scene. It is the early 20th century. Factories are buzzing. Industries are growing fast. Steel, textile, railroad, and managers are facing one huge problem. We have no idea how much it actually costs to produce stuff. And this is where management accounting became the hero. It gives managers two lights. The first one is standard costing. What is standard costing? Basically, standard costing is figuring out what cost should be under normal condition. The second one is variance analysis. What is variance analysis? Variance analysis is comparing the actual result with the expected ones. So, manager could ask, why did this happen? And the third one is budgetary control. What is budgetary control? Budgetary control is creating spending plans to guide the future. So, let's see for one example. Let's imagine a textile mill in 1910. Without management accounting, they might think each shirt costs, let's say, 50 cents to make. But after using a proper cost tracking, they discover that the real cost is closer to 80 cents because of machine downtime, waste, or overtime wages. That difference can decide whether the business can make a profit or goes bankrupt. So, before 1925, management accounting was not just a back office task. It was front and center, driving decision, improving productivity, and making business more competitive. But as with any good story, the hero does not stay on top forever.
Exactly. After 1925, management accounting kinda stopped evolving. Why? Because accountants shift focus to financial reporting. Instead of asking, what do managers need to make better decisions? The question became, what do shareholders and regulators want to see? That sounds fine, but here's the catch. External reports are designed for outsiders, not insiders. They are prepared quarterly or annually. They are summarized and they don't have the details manager needs day to day. By the 1960s to 1980s, the business world have completely transformed into the following aspects. So for the first one is, the companies were competing globally, especially against Japanese firms that were dominating with high quality and efficiency. The second one is, factories were adopting automation and advanced technology. And the last one is, customers expected more variety, faster delivery, and better quality. But management accounting, it was stuck in the past, giving information that was, as Johnson and Kaplan famously put it, too late, too aggregated, and too distorted. Imagine you are a manager in the 1980s trying to compete with Toyota, but your cost reports arrive 3 months late and don't even tell you which product line that are profitable. That's like running a marathon blindfolded. And this is why Johnson and Kaplan said management accounting had fallen. But the real question is, why exactly did it fall?
Good question. Johnson and Kaplan outlined several big challenges that explain why management accounting lost its relevance. There are 6 things. The first is too aggregated, too late, and too distorted. The data was summarized at a high level, arrived too late, and was distorted by arbitrary cost allocations. The second is overhead distortions. Indirect costs were dumped into product using broad formulas, making some items look unprofitable when they weren't. And the third is focus on outsiders. Systems were designed for investors and regulators, not for managers making quick decisions. The fourth, no non-financial measures. There are nothing like customer satisfaction, product quality, and also delivery times, which were becoming key in global competition. And the fifth is not strategic. Accounting was focused on the past, not to the future. And the last one is resistant to change. Legacy system and conservative practices held firms back. To keep it simple, let's make this real. Imagine you're a company producing both simple and complex product. If you allocate costs evenly, the complex product might look like a money loser when in reality they're the most profitable. That could lead you to kill the wrong product line. So yeah, these challenges make managers skeptical, but Johnson and Kaplan didn't stop at criticism. They also offered some solutions.
Exactly. Johnson and Kaplan also saw opportunities to renew management accounting and make it relevant again. Here are some of the big ones. Firstly, activity-based costing. Instead of just spreading overhead, costs are traced to the activities that actually cost them. This gives a much clearer picture of which products and services are really profitable. Secondly, strategic cost management. Using cost information to support strategy, not just control spending. For example, using costs to decide whether to compete on price, quality, or innovations. Thirdly, non-financial measures. Tracking quality levels, delivery times, flexibility, or even customer loyalty. These are often better predictors of long-term success than just profit margins. Fourthly, value chain perspective. Looking at costs across suppliers, production, and distribution, not just within one department. 5. Better information systems. Using computers and real-time reporting to give managers data they can act on quickly. 6. And lastly, adaptability. Building systems that can evolve with new technology and changing markets. So, these opportunities laid the foundation for modern tools like balanced scorecard, just-in-time systems, and total quality management. So, the message here is management accounting is not dead, it just needs a reboot.
Thanks. So, what's really cool is that Johnson and Kaplan's ideas didn't just stay in the 1980s. They completely changed how businesses think about management accounting today. For example, ABC, activity-based costing, is now standard in many industries, from manufacturing to healthcare. It helps managers see the real cost of products and services. The push for non-financial measures inspired tools like the balanced scorecard, which combines financial, customer, process, and learning perspective. Their ideas also connect to modern movements like sustainability reporting and integrated reporting, because companies today must think beyond profit, considering environment and society too. And with today's technologies and data analytics, managers now get real-time dashboards instead of waiting months per month for a record. So, in a way, Johnson and Kaplan laid the foundation for the modern management accounting we use today. Their legacy is still alive in how companies compete and create values.
The rise show us how accounting gives managers control and efficiency.
The fall was a reality check. If you don't adapt, you lose relevance.
The challenges has been why managers stop trusting the numbers.
And the opportunities shows that accounting can evolve into a strategic partner, not just a record keeper.
Alright, thanks for watching. We hope this gave you a new perspective on how even accounting had its own rise, fall, and comeback history.